Hey everybody, the Irish Demon back here with another video. I'm currently convalescing, so I've got my MacBook, I don't have my microphone, and like a genius, I forgot my headphones, so I do apologise if this sounds like I'm talking to you from inside a tin can. Anyway, we're over in Judge Webster's court, and we have a lady here who gets pretty cheeky. Well, a bit more than just pretty cheeky. In fact, she's got enough cheek for another arse. As I've heard a man once say, she's got more front than Buckingham Palace. Anyway, this lady gets proper cheeky. Proper cheeky. Then we hear what I genuinely thought was a lawyer interjecting. It turns out it was actually her half naked baby daddy, I think. It's kind of hard to tell. Basically, if the guy had two more brain cells, he'd be about as intelligent as a rock. Anyway, lads and lassies, I hope you're all doing really well. It has just gotten very cold here in Ireland. As I said, I'm actually convalescing myself at the moment. The body is a bit battered and bruised, but I'm slowly but surely getting there. Very slowly, very surely. Um, it's kind of looking like one of my injuries might kind of be a potentially very long term or permanent thing, unfortunately, which is affecting my ability to walk properly. So hopefully, with some surgical intervention and a bit of hard work, hopefully I'll be back to the way I was once before. Anyway, lads and lassies, I'm happy to say all of my ridiculous copyright strikes are now gone. Once and for all, I fought them all, I won them all. Happy days. Give me a thumbs up in the comment section for keeping fighting, even though the algorithm is taking a ginormous poop on me right now. I'd really appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up. Consider becoming a member, a Patreon, dropping a super thanks down below, whatever. It doesn't really matter. At the very least, just hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and we'll get stuck into this very interesting case.
3803, Heather Reese, are you here? Max Herman,
I'm
you're
here.
excused. Okay,
I'm here.
start your video. Click on the little red camera with the line through it. Mr.
Okay. Working on it.
Okay, Mr. Herman, you may leave the hearing or you can stay if you like. Okay. All right. Where did Miss Reese, where are you? You're working on it. All right. Are you on a telephone, Miss Reese? Or a computer? Now she's shut off her video. Moving on, Tori
I am
Sherrod.
here on my phone.
All right, on your phone, Miss Reese,
I am, yes.
you need to run your finger down the side or the bottom of your phone and see if a little red camera looking thing with a line running through it pops up.
No.
Did you see? Okay, now click on that red phone. Click on there, and it doesn't pop up. Well, my guess would be that you didn't start your video when you logged on.
I did, and I stopped it.
Okay, well, call me
Because I
back.
didn't.
Call me back. You'll need to have both your audio and your video started.
Please don't, because I don't have time to sit here. Hold on. I have to get ready for work and stuff.
Well, I have, what is it, 60 some people on here or 36 or something.
Well, how do I do this?
So I need to keep moving. I have 38 people this morning on the docket and I need to keep moving. So if
How
you
do
see,
I get
okay,
my video on?
well, you may have to just hang up and start over. Because
Right, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Here I am. I'm right here.
There you are. Okay, there you are. Okay, so we are on the record in 2022 TR 3803, State of Kansas versus Heather Jean Reese, Jared Regier for the state, Heather Jean Reese in person and pro se. Miss Reese, your case was filed 2022. That would be 3 years ago. And you were appointed Darren Patterson as your attorney. Did you ever contact your attorney, Mr. Patterson?
I did.
When?
The last court date. Since last court date, I haven't been in correspondence with him. But prior to that, yes, I had email correspondence and everything with him. I did.
All right. Well, your last court date that you appeared in was looks like June 4th of 20. No, you failed to appear then too. You failed to appear in September of 24. Oh my. We've had a lot of hearings that you didn't appear for.
Your
Okay.
Honor, if I may.
Well, just a moment, please. You failed to appear March 23. Then you called and got the Zoom links and appeared March 20th, 24, at which time Darren Patterson was appointed. And we set this over at your request to May 20th of 2024. So are you saying that March 20th of 24 was the last time you talked to your attorney, or when did you talk to him?
It was, I guess, March. Yeah. I
Okay,
did miss court in May because I had some things going on in personal life, and that is my fault that I missed court. But I did bond out twice.
well, you did. You bonded out with the condition on your bond that you reappear July 5th of 24, and you failed to appear. Then you were apparently arrested and bonded again to appear July 22nd, and you failed to appear. So
No, I never got the July 22nd notification. So that is why I failed to appear on that one.
you have failed to appear September 23rd of 24. You failed to appear June 4th of 2025.
Would
You
you?
failed,
Okay.
you
So
failed to, don't, now this is what the record reflects. You
I
failed to
understand.
appear, subsequently, you failed to appear August 11th of 2025. And let's see, and now here you are, and your attorney didn't know you were coming because we weren't going to keep making him come. He was here, but as he said, he hadn't had any contact with you in so long, he couldn't, he's going to have to see if you qualify for attorney. Are you still wanting a court-appointed attorney?
Yes, please.
All right, since it's been so many years, you're going to have to reapply for court-appointed. Now, tell me, Miss Reese, where you work at this time.
I am unemployed.
You have been unemployed since at least 2022?
No, ma'am. I have had a couple different jobs, but at this moment, I am unemployed. I went through a rough patch in my life. I got addicted to drugs. I got myself sober. I had to, my friend died in front of me that I resuscitated. That's why I missed my last court date in June. So that's why that I've
Okay,
been
what day
missing
did your
court.
friend die? What date
In
did your
May,
friend?
in May, on my
Well,
birthday, May
I
12th,
well, let me
right in front
see.
of me.
Well, I
So
don't
yeah, that's my fault. I
see.
did miss court.
I don't, stop, please. I don't see that you missed court on a May 12th.
In June
Well, June of this year, 25 or 24?
of this year.
And
And
when's
that's
your
why I was
birthday? When's your
May
birthday?
12th, May 12th.
So the person didn't die on your birthday, and you didn't resuscitate or attempt to resuscitate on your birthday.
No, he did.
Well, Mr. Regier, I don't show that she had a May 12th court date.
No, I had a court date after that. And that's why that I missed because I was going through that.
All right,
And
stop. What are you trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me that you couldn't be in court because you were
I'm,
busy resuscitating a friend who passed away? Is
no,
that,
that's not what I'm, no,
and
no, I'm
how are
explaining
you?
to you why I've missed these court dates because my life got hectic and I wasn't working and I got addicted to drugs, but now I am clean and sober and I'm getting my life back.
All
Now
right.
I'm here in front of you trying
All
to
right,
do right.
I got it. I got what you're saying now. You're just saying it upsets you so bad that your friend died that you turned to drugs and just blew off your court dates, right?
I went
Okay.
off the wall and screwed everything up in my life. But here I
Well,
am
all right.
trying to get it straightened out, trying to do the right thing here.
Mr. Regier, what was it you wanted to say a while ago?
Your Honor, well, I was merely seeking to advise the court that the state's information is that this is a defendant who has failed to appear on 4 consecutive occasions beginning in September of 2024. State's information is that the defendant appeared with court-appointed counsel back in July of 2024, so it has been over a year. It would also appear that the court did enter specific orders that the defendant must appear at the courthouse at that time based off the state's information.
I'm not.
Why aren't you at the courthouse, ma'am?
Because I was called the courthouse as well as my bond lady, and I got the permission to be over Zoom.
Who gave
I've
you
been
that
to
permission?
jail on this several times. I've given you guys thousands of dollars to bond out. I'm trying to do right, and I can't get my life back in order if you're going to throw me in jail.
Who gave you permission to not follow the court order?
The court clerk.
The court clerk told you that she was overriding my order that you didn't have to be here in person.
That's right. And told my bonds lady.
Who's your
Sure did.
boss lady?
Kayla. Her name is Kayla.
Well, frankly, there's something not adding up in what you're telling me, because I know our clerk does
Well,
not override my orders. Now, she may
Then-
have asked me to change it, and I may have. I don't
Okay,
know,
well,
but it's been a
that's-
year ago, and there's no. Let me look at the notes. And if you had that conversation, our clerk would have noted it because they're very diligent. Let's see.
Just recently, because I just bonded out in Douglas County, and my bonds lady, Kayla, is the one that bonded me out. She came from Topeka, Kansas to bond me out of Douglas County, which is Lawrence, Kansas. I got the paperwork, which they messed the paperwork up and put Bourbon County. So then I got another warrant issued by you, which I got taken care of because Douglas County messed up the paperwork. So that warrant got dropped because of their issue, and called the court clerk as well as my bonds lady Kayla to confirm that I could be on Zoom in front of you.
I show March 19th, 24, the defendant called and said she needed the Zoom link for March 20th. And they read.
So you don't show that I just got arrested in Douglas County for this on a warrant and bonded out?
Ma'am,
Yes,
wait a
ma'am.
minute. Okay. So Clerk Jennifer says you called March 19th, 2024. Apparently what you told her is you needed the Zoom link for court on 2024. And she provided the email address and had you read it back to her and send it to the Zoom link. But the email was returned as undeliverable. And so then that court date, the next day, March 20th, let's see, state by Regier, defendant present via Zoom, Patterson appointed. Okay, that was by Zoom. May 20th, you were here by Zoom. Darren Patterson was present.
Yes, ma'am.
And it was set over to July 22nd.
The last court date that I had with you.
Would you please be patient and let me take care of the court? Okay, so July 5th of this year, you called asking for continuance on your case. The clerk told you that could not be done as that date was set in court with the judge and your attorney. She said you could speak with your attorney and see if he could file a motion on her behalf, which is exactly what I would have expected the clerk to do and would have asked the clerk to do. So you were supposed to call your attorney on July 5th of 2024 and apparently did not do that, did you? Yes or no? Yes or no?
I don't remember.
All right. Well, apparently you didn't. Then July 22nd of 2024, we're still over a year ago, your attorney was present, you were present at separate locations. You said you could not hear anything, so I set the matter over to September 23rd, 24, and as Mr. Regier keeps saying, I ordered that you must appear in person at the Judicial Center as a condition of your bond. So as you sit here on this camera in Zoom, you are in violation of your bond because you were ordered to be here at the courthouse because you couldn't make your device work, you couldn't get your volume. So you're in violation of your bond. Mr. Regier, your recommendations at this time?
She's not in violation of her bond because her bond told her Zoom today.
Not in violation.
Saying the same stuff over and over again like there's multiple charges and there's not.
I'm gonna go to jail over this, and I'm trying to do right, and this is not
Miss
okay.
Reese, stop. Miss Reese, is that your attorney? I don't think that's Mr. Patterson
No,
with you.
that is not my attorney.
Who is that?
That is my.
And then if you guys have canceled her attorney,
Sir, are you a legally licensed?
I'm gonna go to jail.
Sir, step in front of the camera if you're going to appear. Get in front of the camera.
You guys, she is here
Sir,
doing the best that
what
she
is
can,
your
and I'm
name?
hearing everything that you say, and you keep repeating the same stuff. Like if it's multiple stuff, it's the same thing. You keep going over and
Sir,
over about her
sir,
bondsman bonded her out, dude.
are you the judge here,
If she,
sir?
hey, dude, if she's on
All
bond,
right, I'm going, unless you identify yourself, you're off this call. What is your name?
look it.
What is his
My name
name?
is Jerry Banks. Okay.
Jerry,
Yeah.
Jerry, Banks, Banks.
Well, congratulations. You're correct.
All right. Do you know what contempt of court is, sir? Have you ever heard of that? You're practicing law without a license.
Hey, I understand they are. I
How are you
understand. That's
related
always
to
going to be
her?
being assholes. I get that.
How are you related to her?
This is my kids' father. He is the one that has got me out of the streets and is doing better.
Are you a
Okay.
judge, sir? Are you a judge? Are you trying to take
He's
over
not
my
a
job?
judge, but he is my
No, but you're
helper.
the bonds lady that approved this, and through your court system, you have to understand that. You guys
I'm
have stuff
finding
you have
you
to follow
both in
too.
contempt of court and going to fine you and have you both thrown in jail if you don't stop acting the way you are right now. We're going to try to do this orderly, and I am the judge. I don't want to make a big deal about that, other than you have to understand that in a judicial process, the judge is in charge. Do you understand that, Heather Reese?
Yes, I do. But
Now,
you're not listening to me.
now this is totally out of hand, and we're going to do this orderly, and you're going to listen to me and respond accordingly. All right, Jerry Reese is, unless he's your licensed attorney and he hasn't entered his appearance on this case, he is not allowed to represent you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, he needs to keep himself quiet and quit interfering in this hearing, or he will be found in contempt and I will order him to pay the consequences of that. Where are you right now, Miss Reese?
Here
You're
at
not,
this house.
whose house is that?
No, I'm not. It's not my house.
Is it Jerry Reese's house?
Yeah, it's Jerry Reese's. No, it's my son's house.
All right, what's your son's name?
It doesn't matter.
No, that's irrelevant.
It
That's
matters if I
irrelevant.
tell
That
you
is irrelevant.
It does
You-
not matter.
that does not, I'll tell you what.
My son's name is Aaron, and that's all you're going to get. My son has nothing to do with this case.
All right, this is why I don't like Zoom hearings, is because I can't just have the officer put you in cuffs and take you to jail when you're defiant like that and disrespectful, and you refuse to follow the dignity of the courtroom.
I'm trying, ma'am, but you're not.
Or you're
My
not.
son's
You're trying
name
to
is
tell me
Aaron.
you're making rulings with what's relevant and what's not relevant. And I don't have time for all of this today because I have 30-some people on here that also deserve a fair day in court and a timely day. They've got lives to live too.
And I
So,
understand.
I am finding you in contempt right now for being defiant and wasting the time that the others need to be in court. If Jerry Reese interjects anymore, he's going to be found in contempt. Does your bondsman know where you are, Miss Reese?
Nope.
All right, I'm ending this
No,
hearing.
she doesn't.
You're not allowed to order the court
I'm not
around.
talking to you. I'm trying to get other people to be quiet so I can talk to you one-on-one and
Okay.
hear you. I'm sorry.
All
I
right,
am
Miss
trying,
Reese.
ma'am.
Miss Reese, if you do not want me to
Yes.
order that you be taken into custody right now on a contempt citation, you better settle down and listen to me. I am not going to put up with this anymore today. This indignity in court. We are going to continue this case at your request to 9 a.m. No, I'm going to continue that to 1:30 today. 1:30 today, and you must be present at the Butler County Courthouse. If you're
Ma'am,
not,
I don't have a way. I don't have a car. I don't have a license. I have a job interview at 1:30 today. Please.
you just happen to have a job interview today at 1:30.
No, yes, ma'am, I do. I swear to God, I do. I
All right,
promise I do.
who will corroborate that? Who will confirm that?
I can send you the message on my phone.
No,
Marco's Pizza? Marco's Pizza.
Marco?
Yes, Marco Pizza. Yes, they
Is
can
it
confirm that, ma'am.
Margot or Marca? Margot or Marca?
Marco. Marco.
What town is Marco's Pizza in?
Cedric?
You're in Cedric, is that where you are, in Cedric County?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you better call your bondsman and tell your bondsman, what agency is that bondsman again?
Oh man. I think it's AAA. I can't remember. I know that her name is Kayla. I've been in contact with her since I bonded out.
Will you call her and tell her you're ordered to be here at 1:30, and if you're not, I'm gonna revoke your bond.
Ma'am, I can't make it there.
Let me see.
Please, I am trying to do right. I'm trying to get my life. That's why I'm here in front of you. I know I've missed work.
Your actions keep getting you in trouble. The way you've acted in this court, we should have been done 5 minutes or 10 minutes ago. Easy bail bonds. I do not know that company, but you call them and tell them you have a hearing at 1:30. They better have you here. You've already cost second chance bail bonding $1,000, and now you're going to cost e-bail bond $6,000. So you call them, Mr. Regier. I'm going to recall this. We have a 1:30 docket today. I'm going to order that she be here at 1:30 today. That we try this again. Call your attorney, Miss Reese.
I don't have an.
Yes, you do. You have Darren Patterson. Darren Patterson was appointed. You've been told to call him several different times now. You call your attorney today. We'll see if he can be here at 1:30. If he can, great. If he can't, I understand. But if you want a court-appointed attorney, you will call Mr. Patterson this morning.
I will call him. I will.
Do you have his number? I've given it to you multiple times, but do you have it? Do you need it again?
I do. Let me grab a pen, please.
Everyone, go get a pen and paper right now if you don't have one. I don't know how many times I tell everybody, bring a pencil and paper to court.
Putting the phone, please. Okay.
Always
I'm
bring
ready.
a pencil and
Ma'am,
paper
I'm ready.
to court. All right, Darren, D-A-R-R-E-N, Darren. Patterson, traditional spelling of Patterson, P-A-T-T-E-R-S-O-N. His number is 312-322-7700. Clerk, if you would please get the file over to Mr. Patterson or Mr. Regier, whichever one of you forwards that to him. It's probably you, Mr. Regier, as discovery. And then if you'd see if he can be here at 1:30, clerk. I doubt if he can, and I won't hold it against him if he can't. But if he can, that'd be great. Now, Miss Reese, you better be here because if he shows up, takes time off his schedule, his busy schedule, and you don't, if your bondsman doesn't drive you over here, the bondsman's going to lose $6,000. You're going to share that loss, and another warrant's going to be issued. You've already had plenty of warrants. You know how that works.
Ma'am, I have a job interview at 1:30 today.
And I have a job at 1:30 today, and you better be here. Now, you keep making the rules as you go in life, and that's not the way it works. If everybody did that, we would have a disastrous lifestyle for all of us. So
I understand I messed up in the past, but please understand that I'm on the right track and I am trying.
You're not on the right track. And I can't believe you're trying because you've done nothing but argue with me. This hearing should have been done and over with in no time at all, but you've sat here and you have argued and defied and told me how it is, and you've made rulings of what's relevant and not, and you brought in someone who's not an attorney who's been practicing trying to take over not only your representation but my role. So this has got to stop right now. Your bond will be continued. The $6,000 cash or surety bond is continued with the added condition that you reappear here at the Butler County Courthouse in person as you were told to do this morning. And if you're not, if you have other things that are more important, I'll just issue a bench warrant and the sheriff can pick you up when he finds you. And I don't want that Mr. Reese coming with you and trying to represent you, or he'll be prosecuted for practicing law without a license.
Ma'am, I wasn't trying to be defiant. I was just explaining to you that
I
the
spent
Zoom
enough
got
time
set
on your
up.
hearing. I have spent enough time on your hearing. Do you understand me now? Nobody but me can tell you that you can appear by Zoom because I have ordered that you appear in person.
I understand.
All right, then we're being recessed.
The court told me to.
We'll be
understand. The
in
court
recess.
set the Zoom up, and now I'm in trouble for it.
There is not one thing in my notes that say that what you're telling me is true. In fact, it's
I
to the
can prove
contrary.
it. I can
All
prove
right,
it.
you bring your proof this afternoon. All right, go now, or I'm going to find you in contempt for taking up more time interfering with all these other people's hearings. You're excused at this time on the condition that you reappear 1:30 p.m. today before me on Zoom, and it'll be in person.
Anyway, lads and lassies, there we have it. One of these typical people we've seen time and time and time again. And now, to a certain extent, I feel bad for people in this situation because, you know, they've gone from a situation where I said situation way too many times there, essentially being in a situation where all they know is drugs, all they know is that whole life and making excuses. You've all seen it a million times before. And that's kind of what we're seeing again here. And while I absolutely have seen so many, and I'm sure you have too, so many people on these streams over the years who have really turned their lives around and made a go of it. This lady, I'm sure, can do it. She's not completely dumb or anything. Like, she's not a lost cause. She's still quite young. She's still clearly quite capable. And I genuinely do wish her the very, very best. I really do hope that she can turn her life around. I think that half-naked dude, yeah, not the brightest spark. Yeah. Anyway, she's probably better off without the likes of him, but I guess if it does take her off the street, it's probably a step in the right direction. Stop making excuses, lady. Just do what you gotta do. You know, you're not working, you're not doing anything, so the least you can do is turn up for the basic things that you're meant to. Anyway, lads and lassies, I had a couple of lovely, fluffy pints of Guinness tonight, so I'm feeling pretty good today, but I'm hoping that this leg isn't absolutely killing me tomorrow. My cane is finally on the way. Sick of using like a hospital crutch. Ugh. It's awful. It looks terrible. So I ordered a cane with a feckin' eagle's head on it because why not? Anyway, lads and lassies, thank you so much for sticking with me over the past few months. It's been very, very, very hard. It's been hard physically and emotionally and everything else, but also it's been very hard on the channel. You know, those first couple of months, obviously I was in hospital for a very long time, longer than I would have liked to have been. Then I came home, I went back in. Then I was out for quite a while, and unfortunately I had to go back in then again after some more trouble. And but I'm doing much better. I feel healthier. I think I look healthier, and I feel more positive for the future. I was supposed to play some music on the intro to this video, but as I say, I don't have my full kind of setup with me. I literally just have my MacBook with me, so I haven't been able to do that. Thank you so much to Deep South Sounds, who is currently called Deep South Souds, I think, which we had a bit of a laugh and a joke about. A good old friend of mine who decided to get into the YouTube thing, big into his music. And yeah, so if you guys want to check that out down below and go give him a like and a comment, watch a few of his videos, give him a bit of a boost, I'd really appreciate it. And tell him that I sent you. So yeah, best of luck with that. And thank you so much for the awesome intro music that you made me, which hopefully I'll be able to showcase for you guys tomorrow. Anyway, with that, it is just gone midnight. I have had a couple of pints, literally only the two. And I'm going to get myself into bed now with a nice hot electric blanket and try warm myself up because the place I'm at right now is actually very, very, very cold. Yeah, I could type with my nips. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for joining me, and we will catch you all in the next one. Sláinte mhath.